Hello guys, we're live. Welcome to Chasing His Friends episode 6. Now time to DM some people the link. Yeah, this is the that was the fastest greeting ever, probably. So, let me copy the link. What's up, Mitchell? And so Adventure Bros is probably going to give you the link. Yeah, I know. Maybe because it weren't for a certain someone. Yeah, so just put your like a champion and seeker just down in the live chat because why not? I'm gonna get. I don't get it. Maybe the other people are busy at this point. Hello, passionate geek. Alright, so well, I'm just gonna wait for some people. Yes, I heard that. No. Oh, okay. Well, 2016. Hello, Avian. The fifth one was just too short because it was the 4th of July. There will be guests, but I did DM them the link for a few people. Maybe they're just not ready at this point to do it yet. See, Venture Bros fans in here.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, not a bunch, really.
Uh,
Just
I already sent it to the
check.
Canadian ribbon as well.
Got it. Just taking care of business on social media, like I always do.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, Mitchell's champion is don't start the champion sticker yet. Gotta wait for some more
All right,
people.
all
Oh,
right.
Saul's in here now.
What's up,
Yeah, what's up,
everyone?
man? All right.
Tonight I've got 3 movie reviews to do. One is
Hell yeah.
epic, and 2 are awful. I mean,
Okay, I actually have one
2 of
champion
them
in mind and one
are the ones
stinker
I
in mind.
hate.
I
Hang
have
on, I'm gonna
two
put it in the
movie
private
reviews in
chat.
mind.
Yep, I have 3 movie review madnesses to do.
Yeah, it's two for me because like episode 5, I do it too.
Hold on a second. I mean, like, it's been a mistake, because I'm actually not doing movie review manners on Obsession because I actually am already probably done it like other time or something, but I mean like I was meant to say that the first movie review will be an 8 out of 10 movie, but the two others is an the ones I hated.
Alright.
Anyways, I'm gonna put my champion and stinker in the private chat.
Do you guys have any like pickups or something?
Yes. I have 2 pickups.
Oh yeah. Just to give you a heads up, I actually have one
Starting
champion in mind,
off
which is
with the 4K Blu-ray of the
which is
Super
Nightmare on Elm
Mario
Street.
Galaxy movie.
Nice
Oh,
Super
nice.
Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, I got this last week.
Mm.
Whoa.
Oh, that almost is flung.
Okay, it's a leaflet, which I have Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3 on Blu-ray. However, I have the first on Blu-ray 3D. I've seen 2 on DVD, and I have the Super Mario Galaxy movie on 4K Blu-ray. Oh, forgot to mention, I have Minions: The Rise of Gru on Blu-ray.
Rewatch.
Anyways, aside from that, here's the Blu-ray.
Anyway, Avian's champion is Hoppers, and his stinker is oh my god.
Oh, forgot.
Oh yeah. My champion is Nightmare on Elm Street, and my stinker is Scoob.
Okay, and last but not least, a steelbook of Hoppers.
Oh, nice.
I actually got this from eBay. Just gonna show you the background, the steelbook, for a second. I'll take my time. Okay. There. Okay. When you take out the discs, there's a picture of the beavers.
That's cool. I don't think I've seen one before.
Indeed
Or
it
did
is.
I? If I did, then I.
Just gonna put the discs back in.
Alright.
Mhm.
Oh, and the leaf. And that's it.
Alright.
All right.
Time to do the.
Which I got them both from eBay. I mean eBay.
Now, time to do
All right.
champion
May I
stickers.
do the honors? May I do the honors?
If I can. And just before, just to keep you, just to have yourself in mind, I'm gonna do something called a retro stinker. A retro stinker
Alright.
is a review that someone's already done a stinker that's either from NH Studios or John Wick Rocks that you've already did before, but you never done in this show yet.
Alright. I never done it before, but it'll probably be like my first time. Like, my champion for the show is on A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Classic!
Alright.
At least it's better than the 2010 remake.
Yeah, the classic one is way better. I mean, the original one.
2010. I've yet to see the 2010.
So, the best performance easily goes to Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. The acting and the cinematography look amazing.
He really stole the show as Freddy Krueger.
For real. Anyway, the acting and the cinematography look great. Although I do have some flaws with this film. The editing seems a bit paced, and so yeah, that's basically it. So my overall rating for Nightmare on Elm Street, 10 out of 10. And my stinker for the show is Scoob.
Oh my god! That
Oh,
movie is just as bad as one other movie I'll get to in my stinker. Just you wait.
oh my god!
I mean, just as bad as one other animated movie I'll get to. I know.
Oh,
The acting,
This is one of
the
the worst.
animation,
Oh, go ahead.
The animation looks awful. Worst performance easily goes to Tracy Morgan as Captain Caveman.
Not to
And
mention, Will Forte is obnoxious as Shaggy. He does
Will,
not
yeah,
yeah,
sound like
Will
Shaggy.
Forte. Will Forte
Will.
is
At
no
least
Shaggy.
Frank Welker returns as Scooby Doo, but that does not save the movie.
Yeah, and Zac Efron is no Fred.
Yeah, he
And
is not
Zach
Fred.
and Zach Efron, he is obnoxious as Fred Jones.
Oh my god, the product placements.
Oh god, and they even referenced Simon Cowell.
Yeah, oh my god, they shoot it and Netflix.
Oh
Yeah,
my
They
god.
shoot it and IKEA.
yeah, yeah. This is one of the worst things to come out of Scooby Doo.
It's just as
And as
bad as
for
the
the
product
ending,
placements in the Garfield movie.
a very big slap in the face. My overall rating for Scoob, 0 out of 10. Fuck this movie.
Okay, I'm going to start off with my stinker of the show. I know most of you may not have seen this movie, and you never will. My stinker of the show is an animated movie from 2020 directed by Kirk Wise. My stinker of the show is Bobbleheads the movie.
Oh
I
god.
What?
I heard it was terrible as hell. I just saw the
It
letterbox
was
rating, and yeah, it looks so bad.
It
Bobbleheads
sucks.
look
I watched it
ass.
in January. It sucks. First off, the story. It was just a copy and paste from Toy Story. In fact, this movie felt like a Toy Story ripoff. And it's
Yeah.
basically about bobbleheads coming to life when humans aren't around. That
Yep.
is bull. The animation is horrendous. Look at this Hold on. Look at this horrendous animation style.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Garbage.
Ew, what
Oh
the
my
hell
God.
is this?
What the fuck is that shit?
This?
hey guys, take a look at the baseball player. He looks the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks shit.
The voice acting is terrible. Oh my god. Branda's song is obnoxious as Kalani. And oh my god. Cher is literally in this movie. Oh my god.
Oh hell no.
And not to
Oh fuck no.
Kari Payton is in this movie as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. The worst local performance easily goes to Jennifer Coolidge as Banky. Oh my god. She is annoying as that character. Oh, not to mention, Julian Sands is awful as Pebbles. None of the characters had any development at all. Oh my god. The writing, the screenplay is terrible due to the horrendous dialogue. The directing done by Kirk Wise is terrible. Awful. The pacing is a nightmare. This movie's running time is basically 83 minutes. It felt like, 82 minutes. It felt like it was going on and on forever. And don't even get me started on the ending. Oh my god. This is one of the worst endings I've ever seen in 2020. That is why Bobbleheads the movie is my stinker of the show. Fuck this movie. Now
Yeah.
let's get to my champion of the show. It is a movie that is one of the best movies of 2023. My champion of the show is Oppenheimer.
Peak.
Nice.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
actually might plan to go see the Odyssey in theaters.
I'm going to the opening on Friday at 2:30. That's why it's on my champion, just to honor it. Anyway, this movie is without question the best live action movie of 2023. No question. The story is really excellent from start to finish. The acting is, or all the acting is really good, especially from Cillian Murphy and Emily Blunt. Yep, Cillian Murphy did an excellent job as playing as J. Robert Oppenheimer.
J. Robert Oppenheimer, yeah.
Yep. In fact, he was also in The Dark Knight,
Yep.
the best superhero movie of all time. Oh, and not to mention, Robert Downey Jr. is in this movie. He really redeemed after the god awful Doolittle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doolittle sucks, in my opinion.
And soon he'll be in Avengers Doomsday.
To be honest, I'm just gonna wait till Avengers Doomsday goes straight to Disney Plus because it's not necessary, in my opinion. Oh,
Ever thought of
not to
this?
mention, Matt Damon's in this movie, which he is, of course, going to be in the Odyssey. Yep, Matt Damon. The cinematography. This is the best cinematography I've ever seen in 2023. The action. Holy moly. This is the best action sequence I've ever seen. I mean, one of the best action sequences
Yeah,
I've ever
for
seen in my
real.
life. Yeah. The directing and hang on. Oh yeah, the
Written
directing
by
and writing,
Christopher
both
Nolan.
done by Christopher Nolan, is really fantastic. The editing is really good, and the ending was very terrific. That is why it is my champion of the show. Well done, Christopher Nolan. Well done.
And we can't wait to see your next film.
Yeah, The
Yeah.
Odyssey, my most anticipated movie of July.
All right, Mitchell. Do you have a pickup? Oh,
Hey, Mitchell, what's up?
Just give him time.
If you missed
Yeah.
my sticker
Alright.
of the show, it was the god awful Bobbleheads the movie. My god, it's
And in case you haven't missed the show either, Mitchell, it was my stinker for the movie Scoob. Dear God, it was terrible.
I still think Bobbleheads movie is even worse than that. However, it's not entirely the worst animated movie of the 2020s decade because I mostly think Megamind 2 is even worse. And Smurfs 2024.
Oh, Mitchell's here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely. Oh yeah. What's up, Mitchell?
Do you have any pickups, or do you just want to get straight into Champion Stinker?
Yeah. Do you have any pickups, or do you want to get straight? Hang on. Oh wait. Never mind. It's working again. Sorry, I was having like audio issues with my microphone.
You're good.
What's up, Virtual Bros thing?
At least I don't have
What's
audio
up?
issues now.
What's up?
Yeah, the problem with the StreamYard here is that I get audio issues like constantly. Like I'm just like getting sick and tired of like my microphone not working properly, everyone not hearing me, etc. Like it's getting really
I can hear you
annoying.
better.
Really.
Yeah.
Thank
can hear
you.
It's like since you know what, so I'm gonna assume you probably don't have any pickups. So I'm just gonna go straight to your champion sticker or whatever you want to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any pickups.
All right, Mitchell.
really,
Show us
sadly,
your.
Oh,
actually.
okay. I get that.
All right, show us your
I mean,
champion
we
and show
get
us your
that.
stinker. Like, I did
Okay.
mine on Nightmare on Elm Street, and I did mine on
Okay, my
Scoob.
stinker of the
the
show is
2020
Zoolander 2.
What?
Zoolander 2?
Oh,
God. I
I heard it was
Oh
ass.
my
Abomination!
Oh, no.
God!
Oh my god, this
Yes,
movie
Zoolander
is an
2.
abomination!
I heard it was ass. I still need to check it out.
I thought it was shit, really.
Yeah, I heard
Especially
it was
Oh my god. Yeah. I gotta say, guys, this is the second worst movie of 2016. Right on. Yeah. Why do we need a sequel to the funniest movie of 2001, which is Zoolander? Like,
exactly.
this looks unnecessary.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Before Mitchell continues, I have a treat for you guys.
And not to mention the direction
What
and
is it?
writing and the performance from Ben Stiller is just trash. Same thing with yeah, pretty much this is actually the worst movie that Ben Stiller has ever done, honestly. Yeah, it's even worse than Little Fockers, I would have to say. Even Penelope Cruz, Will Ferrell, some of the OG cast from the first film was just terrible. And don't get me started with the cameos, especially from Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh.
Now I have a question.
Yeah, just
Is
a
there any
second,
product placements in this movie or
oh,
something?
Hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
Alright.
What are you gonna say, Chase?
While Mitchell's gone, I have a treat for you guys. So, for
Alright.
like the next few months or something, then I will just every month for the next year or two, I will do a worst and best films of a certain year. It has to be from the 21st century, since August.
Yes, sorry about that, guys. I just got interrupted by my mother, actually. But anyways,
good.
I'm gonna try that again.
It's all
this is
good,
easily the
man.
worst movie that Ben Stiller has. Yeah, this is easy. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, he looks in the.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Anyways, this is easily.
Welcome back, man.
I sadly saw this. Yeah, I sadly saw this in theaters. I should have gone see Deadpool. Honestly, even though that movie was like, I was like 13 years old back then before I turned 15. But yeah, and don't get me started with the. Don't get me started with the jokes. Honestly, they are not funny, especially the cameos. Which, hold on a minute. Especially Benedict Cumberbatch as all. Oh my god. Let me get it.
And
Actually.
what
Hold
I
on a
was saying
minute.
to you, Mitchell, is there any product placements in this movie?
Yeah.
Hello?
I bet there is. He said. I bet
Oh.
there is.
Oh my
I bet
God.
there isn't
Fuck.
some product placements
Yeah,
in
pretty much
Zoolander
so.
too.
All right. Okay. Yep. Look at Benedict Cumberbatch as all.
What in
Ew.
the actual
Take a look at that.
Ugh!
What is
What
that?
the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why does he have curly hair? I mean, long hair. Like a girl.
What is that?
Why is he built
the
like
heck is
Ozzy
that?
Osbourne?
What the heck is that?
Why is he built like Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah.
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 I know,
Why
right?
is he built
It's-
like Weird Al Yankovic? Even though I like
I feel
Weird Al
sorry for
Yankovic.
Benedict Cumberbatch playing a girl in this movie.
Almost built.
I mean,
Weird
you
Al
better
Yankovic,
off
I
to
mean.
do some better performance. The Imitation Game. And don't get me started with some of the jokes that ruined from the first film, actually. Like,
Yeah.
ensemble, like, you know, there's a scene in the movie where, Derek Zoolander takes his son, actually, on an ice cream, and then he took selfies while driving and nearly crashes the car. Like, oh my god.
Oh god.
Like, would you rather
Whoa.
do selfies while driving? No.
No.
Not at all.
All right. I'm gonna
That
see
is
what's going on Instagram. So
so
be right
dangerous
back.
right
You know,
there.
Yeah. In fact,
Yeah.
I call that bullshit.
And oh my god. And not to mention, Kristen Wiig is terrible. And plot twist, guys, she was actually Mila Jovovich's character from the first film the whole entire time during the final battle, actually. Like, I call that bullcrap.
What?
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
What?
That's
If you guys seen the
bullshit.
movie,
Awful
you know what I
plot.
mean.
Plot twist.
Yeah, that is one of the worst plot twists I ever seen for a comedy movie.
Yeah.
And not to mention, the opening scene had Justin Bieber in it. Like
Don't get me
what he
started
just did,
on
it
Justin
runs off and you actually get.
Bieber. Oh my god. My most hated singer of
Yeah.
all time.
That was in the opening scene, actually. Yeah,
If you like,
I know
Justin
if you
Bieber,
guys
I
have
can
seen the
handle
movie,
your
you know what
opinion.
I mean, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah. Overall, guys, like, yeah, and also the prison scene was not funny, actually. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to find the picture, actually. Oh my god, it's gonna laugh you so hard, actually. Hold up a minute. Let me see. Do I have it actually?
Think so.
Yeah, I think I have actually. Oh, there we go. I got it. When Derek was visiting Will Ferrell's character, which I forgot his name actually. Oh.
Ah. Hello?
Sorry about that. I had to mute. I had to mute my mic actually because my mom was in the room. But
That's
anyways,
okay.
as what I'm saying actually, expression actually from Ben Still. Look, look at that.
What the hell?
What?
What?
Look.
What the
heck?
fuck?
What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god. That is just hilariously bad right there from Ben Stiller. But yeah. Overall, guys, that is why Zoolander 2 is my stinker of the show. Screw this movie.
Alright, what's your champion? Then I'll go.
And alright, my champion of the show is The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Alright.
Watch list.
The perks of being a wallflower.
Yeah, that's the one.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Alright, thank you. After I watched this movie,
I'm back.
after I
Sorry
just
about
got
that. There was a bit of
last
an
night,
audio
after I just got Prime Video I mean, the performances, especially from Logan Lerman, Emma Watson, and of course Ursa Miller. Yeah, this is back when he was a good. And of course, you also got Mae Whitman aka the voice of Katara from the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and yeah, did a really good job directing it. The writing is just incredible, especially the story is just amazing, and it's very heartwarming actually, and it's solid. Really love the soundtrack of this movie, and of course that ending. I could not actually forget how great that ending was, and that explains why The Perks of Being a Wallflower is my champion of the show. Yeah, everyone who was involved in this movie, well done.
Nice.
All
All
right.
right. My turn.
All right.
My champion of the show is The Prestige.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Very underrated Christopher Nolan movie.
Yep. A Christopher Nolan movie is this is another day, another fantastic movie from this guy. The story is fantastic. The screenplay is goated. It has one of the best screenplays of 2006. It has great acting. The cinematography is well shot. It has flawless pacing for that matter. And the soundtrack, the score is really good. And it has an ending that will leave you in pure awe. Anyway, all these reasons above explain why The Prestige is my champion of the show. Christopher Nolan, good luck with the Odyssey.
Hopefully, I heard a lot of good things about the Odyssey.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, better be kicking the people who
Yeah.
apparently hating this movie because of fucking casting choices.
I heard people said like this film is actually Nolan's biggest film today.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
I saw some articles about it. Anyways, what's
Yep.
your stinker?
All right, my stinker. You guys are probably not gonna like this one because I'm gonna say this again. It's from 2011, by the way. My stinker of the show is Jack and Jill 2011.
Oh my god!
My worst movie of
Oh my
2011.
god!
Read the movie. Green
Oh my
Lantern.
god!
These moms.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Go, folks.
I still have
This
this on Blu-ray, sadly.
I'm not gonna bother getting that trash.
Oh,
Mm.
folks, this is the worst movie of 2011. The story is absolute trash. Has a terrible screenplay. Like, the acting is really bad, especially when it comes from Adam Sandler. The worst performance from in the movie easily goes to Sandler as Jill.
Oh my god. Adam Sandler is annoying
Oh,
and
God, no.
obnoxious as
Oh, God.
that character.
Yeah, my God, Jill is absolutely annoying. And
I know wanted this movie won the Razzies.
yeah,
Even
this
for worst picture.
yeah this won almost every single Razzie at the 2012 Oscars.
Good.
God damn.
Good. Good.
That's good. That's goddamn good.
It beated Transformers Dark of the Moon. It beated Breaking Dawn Part 1, and it beated any single bad movie of 2011.
Yeah, I actually like Dark of the Moon.
Me too. That's the only Transformers
Yeah.
Michael Bay sequel I liked. The only one.
Yeah. All right, back to the movie. Now, oh my God, there's Al Pacino in this movie as
Oh my
He
god!
went from one character from The Godfather
Oh my God.
an awful character.
to Dunkachino.
And also from Heat.
Oh,
He was
God.
originally going to play El Macho, but it was scrapped.
Yeah, and replaced with Benjamin Bratt.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, and And the
How the
cinema,
hell did Jack and Jill 2011 even won favorite movie actor in the goddamn Kids' Choice Awards? How?
how did it wait?
How?
Oh,
I know, right?
yeah, their parents probably raised them wrong.
Yeah, let me get this straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Razzies. Wow.
God damn.
Damn.
Anyway, back to the movie. The cinematography is absolute trash. The humor doesn't land like any modern Adam Sandler movie these days. This is one of Adam Sandler's worst movies yet. My worst movie, my most hated movie from Adam Sandler has to be the movie from a year after this movie called That's My Boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh God! Don't get me
Oh,
started with "That's
God.
My Boy." Dear God.
Yeah, that's the worst movie of 2012. Anyway, all these reasons, I'm done talking about this movie. All these reasons I'll explain why Jack and Jill 2011 is my stinker of the show. Fuck this movie. It is the worst movie of 2011. Alright, before I do my retro stinker, let's let Canadian Ribbon do his champion and stinker.
Alright. I'm going to start off with my champion. My champion of the
Alright.
show is the StreamYard movie.
The StreamYard movie.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Came out the same day as the live-action Moana remake. I believe that's why people are comparing this movie to that.
Yep. I
Yeah, I did
am
watch
Even
it,
Evil
actually.
Dead Burn came out the same day. Yep,
Me-
Evil Dead Burn.
Me and Mitch are one of the producers who made this film. We didn't see the final product yet, and I actually enjoyed watching this movie. This is
Hot
like
take. I have no interest on this movie, to be honest. Sorry, Canadian
That's
Ribbon.
alright. Anyways, this is like Jackass, but it takes place in a live stream. I had a blast watching this. The comedic moments are hilarious. the performances from everyone, including me, are excellent. The animated segment is nicely well drawn. And fun fact, that segment was actually inspired by my series called Animated Some StreamYard Moments. And and that's all I can say. But if I have any flaws, I'm just gonna say the voice acting segment and the VR chat 2 segment are insanely boring. And the pacing. This movie's around like 1 hour and 47 minutes, and it felt like 3 hours. But otherwise, I had a blast with this movie. And that is why the StreamYard movie is my champion of the show.
Alright, what's your stinker?
Oh boy. I did this on Jawak Fans stream. Now it's time to pass it on to here. My stinker of the show is the movie called Dougal.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! My most hated movie of 2006.
Yeah, looking back, yes, this is
God
gonna be the
damn
worst.
movie.
This movie.
Oh my god.
Yes. I'm now doing it again on the
This
stream.
movie is even worse than Zoom 2006. Even
Yeah.
worse.
Yep.
I don't know where to start with this one. This is actually its own remake from an animated film from 2005. And the one I was talking about is The Magic Roundabout. However,
Oh yeah, the UK version. Which
Yes,
the
the
UK,
UK
version
version.
is very solid.
and this one is the American version. And what do I think about it? It's ass. Literally, it's
Exactly.
ass.
It is arse, not gonna lie. Absolute arse.
The story. is a huge slap in the face to the UK version of the film. The screenplay is god fucking awful.
Yeah, mainly because the quote unquote dialogue in this movie is filled to the brim with constant pop culture references.
I'll get into that in a
my
bit.
god! The
I'll
pop
get
culture
into that
references.
in a
Oh my
bit.
god.
And speaking of which, the screenplay is terrible due to its horrendous dialogue. The voice acting is awful, especially when it comes to our main lead and the rest of the side characters.
And not to mention, Ian McKellen is literally in this movie.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you have Jimmy Fallon, Daniel
And even
Tay,
Bill
Oh, no,
Hader.
Gandalf.
John Stewart,
Bad enough Bill
Whoopi
Hader
Goldberg,
was in Hoodwink too.
Bill Hader, Chevy Chase, Ian McKellen, Kevin Smith, John
William H.
Krasinski,
Macy, I think.
and so on. But the worst vocal performance in the entire film easily goes to a tie between Jimmy Fallon and Bill Hader.
Oh
Dear
my
God. Their vocal performance in the film are annoying. The cinematography is so bad.
What about the animation?
Oh yeah, the animation is a downgrade to the UK version.
Oh my god, the animation is disgusting.
Yes. The editing is a scrambled mess, and oh my god, the pacing. This movie is 77 minutes. It felt like 4. Oh yeah, speaking of which, originally, this was supposed to be a full version of what the UK had. But guess what? Harvey Weinstein said? He said no.
Don't get me started on that awful CEO.
Yep. And oh my
Yeah.
god, the fucking pop culture references. Oh my god. Oh my god. The pop culture references. Oh my god. They shove it to our faces every single second. Like, it was like literally shoving it to our face. But the worst out of all the pop culture references easily goes to when they've mentioned Skull Island. Oh my god, it infuriated me. The soundtrack, mostly coming from the pop culture references, is awful. Like, Jesus Christ, it is annoying. And oh my god, the ending! Ugh. And that is why Dougal is my stinker of the show. Fuck this movie. And everyone who's behind this USA version ought to be ashamed of themselves. And yeah, that's it.
Oh god. Retro. Oh god, I guess it's time for Retro Stinker.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Something I did before, but I never got to do it here. Anyway, I think you all know what it is at this point. I'm not gonna
Alright.
bother announcing it.
Oh, Minions.
Yep. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last time I trash on this movie for now. Because I talked about it too much for now. Yeah, I'm not gonna
I
go.
find that movie solid, to be honest. So opinion handled.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, everything about this movie is just wrong. Everything about this movie is made awful and atrocious at the same time. The story is absolutely abysmal. The screenplay, awful. The voice acting, especially when it comes to Jennifer Saunders as Queen Elizabeth, awful. And Sandra Bullock plays one of the absolute worst villains in movie history. The animation is hideous. It's due to the terrible cinematography because it looks like you can find something at Dollar Tree. It's poorly shot, it's horribly edited. And speaking of which, this movie has outrageous pop culture references and product placements. They shoehorn in Bewitched, The Dating Game, William Shakespeare, and of course, the god-awful Call of Duty reference. Yeah, this movie is a 2-hour trip to London, England commercial. The way they portray the Queen in this movie is just torture. It's sickening to her legacy. See, and also the Tawny Yellow Trader scene is the worst movie I have ever seen in my entire life. Oh, and yeah, and the ending is an absolute slap in the face. The soundtrack is obnoxious. It's poorly shot, horribly edited, terrible lighting in the dungeon scene, and it has a terrible ending. Yeah, I legit don't want to talk about this movie no more. Minions 2015 is an absolute disgrace to not just the franchise, not just animation, but also to the film industry. It is the worst movie I've seen in the 2010s decade so far. It is also the worst animated movie I have ever seen in my entire life. And it is the second worst movie I've ever seen. Period. So that's why Minions is my retro stinker. Fuck this movie. Alright, time to do movie review madness. I'll go first since I have 2 movies
All
that
right,
I want
go
to
ahead.
mention. Anyway, the first movie I'm going to review is a movie that I saw yesterday. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean by Evil Dead Burn.
Ooh, I heard some good things about this one.
Folks, this is easily one of the best horror films I've seen
nice.
this year, without a doubt. The story is really good. The screenplay is fantastic. The acting is really good. The kills in this movie are absolutely intense. The directing by Sebastian Vanchek is really good. And the end, I have no flaws with the pacing. And has a really good ending. All that. Yeah, overall, I give this movie a 10 out of 10 Renee Plus. This is in my top 5 best movies of the year, without a doubt.
Oh, now that's actually interesting. I might check it out.
Alright, the next movie review is a movie that I saw back on Monday. And I originally had this as my most anticipated film of the summer, but it didn't expect of the year, but it didn't live up to being the best movie of the year. What I mean is Supergirl.
Solid movie.
It's
I also
solid.
saw this in theaters as well.
Yeah, it's solid.
I give it a 7 out of 10 in my opinion.
I gave it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd.
Yeah, Supergirl.
Yeah, I give 3.5 out of 5, to be honest.
Supergirl
A 7 out of 10.
was my most anticipated film of the summer, but it didn't live up. But it didn't meet it. So, but it's not as good as. But it's obviously not as good as James Gunn's Superman from last year. I still pretty much enjoyed this movie. It's a shame that this flopped at the box office already.
And it's set to release on digital on July 26th, I recall. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Or
The
actually,
acting is
July 28th, I believe. Which
the
that'll be the
acting.
day before I go home from Florida. Yep, I'm
Ooh,
Florida next Sunday for 10 days. Or 10 nights.
the story, or the acting is really good, especially with Millie Alcock and Supergirl, who give out.
Unfortunately, the story didn't age well, in my opinion, to be honest.
Yeah, the directing by Craig Gillespie is really good. The action sequences are spot on, and it has a solid screenplay. Now, if I were to have any flaws with this, it'd be like the story wasn't as good and the pacing dragged out a little bit. So yes, this is sadly a box office flop. I'm gonna give this movie a 7 out of 10 or a B plus.
Same rating as you. My other flaw with this movie is that the humor was not that funny, in my opinion. I didn't laugh.
All right, who wants to go next for movie review madness?
Okay, I'll go next.
All right,
Which
so I'll
I'm
take it
gonna
away.
start off by doing a movie review to a movie I saw on Monday in ScreenX. My first review is a movie I was originally gonna hate, but it surprised me. My first review is Minions and Monsters.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah. This is one of the most surprising movie of the year behind Swapped. This is one of the most one of the two
Yeah,
surprising
I
movies
saw
of
this
the year
as
tied
I
with
saw this one as
Swapped.
well.
Okay, first off, the story is pretty good from start to finish. The animation is a big improvement to the god-awful Despicable Me 4. Yeah, at least it's a big improvement. The concept of James, Henry, and Ed making a movie is actually good, in my opinion. The voice acting is really outstanding, especially Pierre Coffin. Christoph Waltz really did a decent performance as Max. Yep, the direct guy. And I also know that Trey Parker, Bobby Moynihan, and Phil Lamar is in this movie. Yeah, Phil Lamar. As I was saying, the editing, or actually, I'll get to the editing. If I have flaws, it has to be the pay. Hang on, just gonna go back to my flaws for a second, and I'll take my time. Here is. Alright, almost there. If I have flaws, it has to be the pacing is a mess and some of the writing is weak. I am going to give this movie an 8 out of 10 or a A minus. Now let's get to my next movie review. I watched this
Same
movie
rating
on
as you.
Prime Video days ago. My next review is Balls Up.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. This is awful.
Oh my god,
The
this
only
movie.
redeeming quality I give to this movie is it is the cinematography is solid. That's it. Nothing else. First off, the story felt almost non-existent because it wanted to be a football movie, but it just changes to something else in the second half. The acting is terrible, especially from Mark Wahlberg and Paul Walter Hauser. Oh my god. Like, my god, Mark Wahlberg is obnoxious in this movie, and Paul Walter Hauser's role, Paul Walter Hauser's role in this movie is cringe. and annoying. The directing and writing both done. Hold on. The directing done by Peter Farrelly is horrendous. The screenplay is abysmal from start to finish. The pacing is a really bad pacing. This movie's running time is basically 1 hour and 1 hour and 44 minutes. It felt like it was going on forever because of how the story felt non-existent. And the ending, oh my god, the ending. It is a huge slap in the face to the goddamn people who watch it on Prime Video. I'm going to give this movie a 1 out of 10 or an F. Hold on, forgot to charge my phone. It's gonna die. There. Okay, my last review is another movie that I hated. Citizen Vigilante. Oh my god.
Oh
This
god.
movie sucks.
Oh
What
my god,
the
Citizen Vigilante. Ugh.
2026. This is the worst comeback.
Oh
First off,
god.
the story is abysmal from start to finish. The editing, oh my god, the editing is horrendous. Oh my god, this is the most horrendous editing I've ever seen this year. The acting is delusional, especially from the main lead, Army Hammer. The worst local performance easily goes to Costas Mandylor as Henry. Oh my god, he is terrible as Henry in this movie. The action sequences is bad. Oh, I forgot to mention the story. It's just basically about a character killing some people for no reason. I call that BS. Because that is so stupid. The pacing is all over the place. This movie's running time is basically 89 minutes. It felt like it was going on for 3 hours. Don't even get me started on the ending. It is boring and slow.
Oh my god, the ending. Ugh.
Yeah, I give this movie a 0 out of 10. Or an F.
Oh my god.
Alright, who's going next?
Next.
I
who's
will.
gonna-
I will.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
I have 4 to review. 2 goods, 2 bads. I'm gonna start with the good ones.
Alright,
first. Alright, the first one I saw on 1-3 Movies. I know it's a piracy website, but still, I don't want to waste any money. So, the first one I'm going to review is The Death of Robin Hood.
I got a trailer of that movie before Disclosure
That's on my
Day.
watch list.
I still need to watch it. Even though I'm gonna wait till it's on HD, to be honest.
For me, I think this is a solid movie. I think it's a very solid movie. The story is somewhat engaging from start to finish. The screenplay, I actually don't mind. I thought it was good. The acting is phenomenal, especially when it comes to both Hugh Jackman and Bill Skarsgård. The cinematography is wonderfully shot. The pacing, it's shallow. There's like barely any editing whatsoever. The pacing, that's my biggest issue of the movie. This movie is 123 minutes. It felt like almost 4 hours. The costume designs is actually very good. Same goes to the makeup. And also same goes for the musical score. In the ending, it's just predictable. I don't want to say any spoilers, but yeah. So I give this one 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. For other rating, it's a 6 out of 10. All right, all right, let's go to the next one. All right, I think, yeah, he's still here. All right, my other film I'm going to review is the movie called Pressure.
I think I've heard of this because Ethan.
I
had
still
this
need to
as-
watch it. Not gonna lie.
I have a blast watching this
Yeah.
movie. I had a blast watching it. And the story is so engaging from start to finish. The screenplay by both David Haig and Anthony Maras is excellent. The dialogue and the acting is phenomenal, especially when it comes to our main lead and the supporting actor, by being Andrew Scott, Brendan Fraser, and Kerry Condon. But my favorite performance in the movie easily goes to Brendan Fraser as Dewa Ike Elsenhor. He did a phenomenal job in this movie. The cinematography, holy shit, it was so good. Like, it was wonderfully shot from start to finish. The editing, both done by Alexandre de Franceschi and Anthony Maras, is excellent. I actually don't mind the pacing here. I actually don't mind it. The production design in the the production design and the set decoration is excellent. The musical score by Volker Bratoman is wonderful. And the ending is just they really nail the ending. I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. I will highly recommend watching this one. It's already on digital. Alright, now it's time for my 2 stinkers. Oh god.
Holy moly.
Alright, the first one is the one I saw a couple days ago.
Nah. Nah, Dougal sucks. Magic Roundabout is better. Although Magic Roundabout is solid. I mean, the 2005 movie. Anyways, go ahead.
Alright. I saw this one a couple days ago on digital. I saw this one on July 9th. And this movie is god fucking awful. The movie I'm talking about is Black Box Flight 298. Yeah, it's called Black Box Flight 298.
Black Fogs.
Black Box Flight 298.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh my god. This movie.
Black Box. Oh my god. It looks awful.
This movie. Oh my god. I won't say this is top
Hey guys,
10.
just
Hey,
came
Ethan.
home from
What's up,
Evil Dead Burn.
Ethan?
And how was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah, it's so predictable.
I
I already
still
knew it
need
was
to
gonna be
see that.
amazing. But
Hey.
anyways,
Ethan.
Hey Mitchell.
this movie is god awful. Well, I won't call this top 10 worthy if bad, but still. Okay, guess who directed this movie? Stephen Quo, the same director that made Final Destination 5 and Into the Storm.
I was gonna say that.
Yes, he's the same director who made those films. And this is his worst out of all 5. the story is atrocious. Like, what kind of story is there? It's almost to the point that it felt
Yeah, the story
non-existent.
felt non-existent. In fact, that's right, folks.
The screenplay by Steven Susskill is awful. Like, it is just poorly written from start to finish. The acting is terrible, especially when it comes to our several main leads, who are not engaging from start to finish. The worst performance in the entire film easily goes to Tom Brittney as Jeremy. He is annoying in this film. He is annoying. The cinematography is atrocious. Like, holy shit, it was poorly shot. Due to its horrendous visual effects when I get to it in a bit. The editing is a hot mess, and oh my god, the pacing. This movie is 85 minutes. It felt like almost 5 hours watching it. And speaking of which, let's get into the visual effects. Oh my god, it was so bad. Especially when it comes to that creature design. He
Oh
looks
my
hideous.
god! The creature designs are horrendous.
Yes, that creature design is hideous. And there's one scene in the film where one of the passengers just randomly jump off the plane. Is filled with green screen. Yeah, it was filled
What
with
the
green
hell?
screen. Yes,
Oh
it looks
my
so
god.
unfinished.
Oh my god.
And the ending. What a fucking atrocious ending.
Oh god.
Oh my god, the
I give it-
ending.
I'm gonna
Crap.
give this movie a
Folks, the
0 out of 10. I have no redeeming qualities. Alright, last one before Ethan goes. Alright. Man, that film was awful. Alright. I had this on my top 10 worthy of bad, and I've mentioned it on Ethan's stream of worst films of a year so far. The one I'm talking about, unfortunately, is fucking Citizen Vigilante.
Oh my
I
god!
already
Oh,
mentioned
God.
that in my movie review madness. I
Oh
watched
my-
that movie last week. It sucks.
I'm gonna say this.
Dear
Horrible?
Lord.
Oable, just stop.
All right, since we all saw this movie, why don't we all review this movie together?
Yeah,
So, Chase,
Oh yeah.
why don't you go first?
Let's.
yeah, let's do that. So Chase,
Yeah.
you go first.
Bruh. Uwe Boll, just stop. You already had House of the Dead 2003 and Alone in the Dark 2005. And dear God, it was disgusting. The story is all over the place. Terrible screenplay because it has the worst dialogue of the year so far. The acting is atrocious. The cinematography is god awful. It's horribly edited and terrible. It's horrifically paced, and it has one of the terrible endings of the year. So yeah, 1 out of 10 or an F minus. Uwe Ball, just stop what you're doing and retire already.
Yeah. Just stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
we had enough.
All right, Canadian Ribbon, take it away.
Oh my god. No wonder this is my top 10 worthy of bad. No wonder. And this is actually my top 5 worthy of bad. Funny enough. The story, both the story, directing, and the cinematography, all done by Uwe Boll, is atrocious from start to finish. The dialogue is awful. Same goes for the acting. And speaking of which, the acting is terrible, especially when it comes to Armie Hammer. I'm gonna say this right now. This is the worst comeback I have ever seen in film history. I'm just
The
gonna say it right
worst
now.
performance easily has to go to Costas Mantilor.
Oh my god. Costas Mandalore is fucking awful. This cinematography. No, I've already mentioned that. No, scrap that. The editing by Ethan Mankiewicz is awful. The pacing is dreadful. Oh my god. This movie is almost 90 minutes. It felt like it was taking almost 5 hours to finish. And oh my god, I'm gonna mention this right now. The worst scene in the entire film easily goes to the fucking sex scene. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my
Ew.
god!
Oh my god.
They've dragged on that scene for either 10 or 15 minutes. And it was so bad that me, Ethan, and everyone else looked away from that scene. It was so bad. Oh my god. That scene is torture.
And not to mention, the ending for this movie is slow and boring.
I'll get to that in a bit. The
Oh.
color grading is atrocious. And okay, this film was supposed to be an anti-immigrant film, where there's barely any mention of it whatsoever. All it
I
is,
call that BS.
all it is just,
Yeah.
all this is just Armie Hammer's character walking through random streets and beat up and kill people for no reason. And
Once
that's
again,
it.
I call that BS.
I call bullshit. I already call
Or
bullshit.
I call double bullshit.
And the musical score is awful. And oh my god, the ending.
It is so slow and boring ending.
It feels like he's trying to tell us to.
Hey, bad
Fuck.
news. Sinister Vigilante is on YouTube.
One at a time, please.
Oh my god, it's on YouTube? Oh my god.
Oh, for
Yeah.
God's sake.
No. And
Hell
yeah.
to the
no
no.
what? It's safe to say. No wonder this film is getting review bombed on Letterboxd. It's safe to say that.
Uwe Boll, just stop. Just stop.
Oh god. Look at this screen.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
Yep,
Oh
there it is.
no!
Oh, hell
No.
no.
I'm thinking about watching this movie. Maybe today actually. Wish me luck on that.
I already watched this
I
movie
wish
last
you
week.
luck. I wish you luck, Mitchell.
Wish you luck, Mitchell.
Wish you luck.
So yeah, it's safe to say. It's also safe to say. No wonder I placed in my top 5 worthy of bad. I'm going to give this movie a 0 out of 10 or F. And Uwe Boll, just stop. Alright, Ethan,
Alright.
your turn.
Uwe Boll, just stop. Your movies have never been good. They've always been trash. And Citizen Vigilante is no exception. The story is just non-existent. The screenplay, directing, and cinematography, all done by Uwe Boll, are terrible. The acting is absolutely atrocious, especially from Armie Hammer, who makes the worst comeback I've ever seen in a movie. The editing is atrocious, dude. The editing is absolutely atrocious. The pacing is just a fucking nightmare. This movie was 89 minutes. This movie felt like it was going on for 4 hours straight. The action sequences are just absolutely atrocious and all over the place. I couldn't even tell what the fuck was going on. And the ending. The ending was just. The ending is one of the biggest fuck you endings I've ever seen. Yeah, 0 out of 10 or an F. Fuck this movie and fuck you, Uwe Boll. All right, Saul,
Yeah.
take it away.
Okay, I'm gonna do this again. My God, I watched this movie on my phone last week. It sucks. It is a nightmare to sit through. There is no story at all. All there is just basically about Armie Hammer's character or something killing people for no reason. You're not joking. He literally kills people for no reason. I call that BS. I call that double bullshit. Oh my God. The acting is atrocious from start to literal finish. Especially from Armie Hammer. This is the worst comeback I've ever seen. And like I said before, the worst performance easily goes to Costas Mandylor. I mean. The editing is horrendous. The screenplay is delusional due to the abysmal dialogue. The pacing. It is a nightmare. This movie's running time is basically 89 minutes. It felt like it was going on forever. Don't even get me started on the ending. Oh my God. That ending is terrible. I give this movie a 0 out of 10 or an F. What? And on top of that, here is a message to Uwe Boll.
Yep.
Uwe Boll, just stop.
All right. We're
You
going to
got
review
any
some
pickup-
stickers now. The first sticker up on the table is the first sticker up on the menu is Max Payne.
Oh,
my
God.
god.
My
Oh
God.
god,
Oh
I
my
heard this movie
god.
was horrible.
Oh, it is.
All right, Chase, since you're the host of the show, take it away.
Although, even though I never played any of the Max Payne games, this is terrible. The action sequences are flat out bad. The visual effects are atrocious. The acting is bad. It has terrible screenplay, god-awful story, horrendous pacing, terrible editing, which is the worst aspect of the film, and all that. And dear God, the fucking ending. It is legit ass. Anyway, 1 out of 10 or an F minus.
Not to mention, this movie stars Mark Wahlberg, the same actor as one other movie I hated this year.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mitchell, take it away.
Has he seen it?
I actually have
Mitchell,
not
have you-
seen this movie, so
I've
yeah.
not seen it
All right.
yet, but I heard
Anyway,
it's terrible.
Canadian Ribbon, it's all yours.
Oh my god. This film is so boring from start to finish. It is literally not hard to see why. God. The story is so unfaithful to its source material. Like, it doesn't feel like being adapted from the video game at all. The screenplay is horrendous. Written by Bellew Thorne. The directed by John Moore is awful. I never heard any of his films at all. The acting is terrible, especially when it comes to Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg, what's up with your acting career recently?
It's bad
Although
enough
this
he
movie
in
was released
Two
back in 2008.
and Bullseye.
Yeah, I know what's up with his acting career recently. We saw like a ton of bad movies featuring Mark Wahlberg. Like, how is he featured in such terrible films? Maybe he's here for the paycheck.
Again, this movie was released back in 2008.
Yep, but still. The worst performance in the entire film is actually going to be a tie between Mark Wahlberg and Chris O'Donnell.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. The cinematography by Jonathan Sela is awful. The editing is a. What kind of editing is there? There's nothing. There's no editing. The pacing is dreadful. Like, oh my god. The pacing is dreadful. This movie is only 100 minutes. It felt like 5 or almost 6 hours. And it was so bad that Ethan literally fell asleep watching it. It was so bad that Ethan literally fell asleep. The visual effects is hideous due to fucking creature design. And not to mention, there's one scene in the film where after Mark Wahlberg gets up after being dropped in the water, the city is like it's a mess. Like, it looks unfinished and poorly executed. And what a atrocious ending. Like, the ending is awful. And I'm gonna give this movie a 0 out of 10 or F. Fuck this movie. And fuck you, John Moore.
All right. I saw this movie on a Discord VC call on Monday. This movie is an absolute disgrace to the games. The story is an unfaithful adaptation of the games. The writing is absolutely atrocious because it contains god-awful dialogue throughout. The directing is atrocious. It has atrocious acting throughout. Mainly from Mark Wahlberg. His performance here is so bad. Like, he sounded like he didn't even want to be there. He sounded like he was clearly in there just for the paycheck.
Yeah.
The cinematography is just terrible. The editing is a shoddy mess. The pacing is dreadful. Oh my god. I literally fell asleep once when we watched this movie. This movie felt like it was going on forever. The action sequences are just atrocious, mainly due to how poorly shot this movie is. Like, in the action, I couldn't even tell what the fuck was even going on. And the ending was just a complete cop-out. So, yeah, 0 out of 10 or an F. Fuck this movie. Do not watch this movie. Just stick to the games.
Yep.
All right. We've got another sticker up on the table, and that is The Adventures of Pluto Nash.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have 4 tickets to see Pluto Nash 3D? Say what? Pluto Nash
God, I
3D.
heard this movie looks horrible.
God.
That line is iconic.
All right, Chase. Again, since you're the host of the show, take it away.
God, this is like so bad. It's like your generic sci-fi action superhero film. The story is terrible. The screenplay's god awful. The acting, especially when it comes to Eddie Murphy, is really terrible. It's poorly shot. It's horribly edited. It's god awful. It's atrociously paced, and it has a really bad ending. I mean, the only redeeming quality I can give this movie is that there are no product placements. That's it. Anyway, 2 out of 10 or an F.
All right, Canadian Ribbon, the spotlight's yours.
I actually watched this film before the movie Watch One. And the first one that was introduced in the movie was actually a Vanoss gaming clip from years ago. And that's why it got me into watching this movie. And dear God, it was awful. Seriously, it was so bad. The story felt very shallow from start to finish. screenplay is poorly written. Like, Jesus Christ, it was so bad. The dialogue and the acting is awful, especially when it comes to Eddie Murphy's character. The rest of the characters doesn't even feel interesting at all. Oh my god, they're so annoying. The cinematography by Oliver Wood is awful. The editing, both done by Paul Hirschish and Alan Heim, is awful. And oh my god, the pacing. This movie is only 95 minutes. It felt like 3 hours. The soundtrack is obnoxious. And oh my god, the fucking visual effects. Okay, I know this film came out in 2002, but that is no excuse at all. It looks awful. Oh my god. The set designs is awful. And oh my god, the ending. Jesus Christ. It's awful. I'm gonna give this movie 1 star because the only redeeming quality I can give the movie is the costume designs. That's it. Alright, Ethan? It's all yours.
Where do I start? First things first, the story. It's not even that good. In fact, it's just boring. It's not even engaging at all. The writing is absolutely atrocious, mainly due to the god fucking awful dialogue. The directing is absolutely atrocious. The acting, especially from Eddie Murphy, is terrible. Nobody in this movie sounded like they wanted to be there. Mainly Eddie Murphy. They all just wanted to be there for the paycheck. Well, guess what? This movie bombed at the box office. This movie was a huge box office bomb on its opening weekend back in 2002. And rightfully so. The cinematography is so bad. Like, this looks more like a made for video. This looks like a direct-to-video film.
In fact, it felt like a TV movie as well. Although I haven't seen it yet.
The editing is all over the goddamn place, and dear Lord, the pacing. As Canadian Ribbon mentioned, this movie's 95 minutes. This movie felt like it was going on for 4 hours. I didn't laugh once, as every single attempt at humor falls flat on its face. Every single scene of humor is just juvenile. The costume designs are just absolutely atrocious. They look like something that I'd see from a mall. And
Not to mention, they look like something I'd expect from a goddamn Halloween costume.
yep. And the ending was just a complete slap in the face to the audience. So there you go. 0 out of 10 or an F. Fuck this movie. All right. We got a third stinker of the show on our plate. And that is Fateful Findings.
Oh my god. No.
God.
I
All right,
never heard of
Chase.
this one before.
And
Since
fun fact,
you're the host of the show, again, you go first.
Folks, this is legit ass for whatever reason. Like, the story is legit trash. It has a terrible screenplay, god awful acting. The worst aspect of the film easily goes to the editing. The screenplay, directing, and editing and soundtrack all done by Neil Breen is terrible. The worst aspect of the film easily goes to the editing, because he just disappears out of nowhere. Here. Like, and it's terribly paced, and oh my god, the characters have no IQ whatsoever.
and no character development whatsoever.
No, especially where one character thinks that the guy who died apparently killed himself, committed suicide, which the actual thing is that the one of the characters shot him. Like, Jesus Christ. So
Oh,
stupid.
God.
Oh my
They're more
God.
dumber than the characters in Mercy. Anyway, 1 out of 10 or an F minus.
All right, Candy Ribbon, it's all yours.
Actually, this is actually my rewatch on the Discord VC call with Chase, Jogfan, and Matthew. I didn't watch it for too long because I was attending the StreamYard movie premiere with Marcelo and others. And oh my god, this film is so bad. Like, it's something you see on YouTube. Oh my god, where do I even start? The directing, being produced, being written, casting, edited, directed, sounded, and makeup all done by Neil Breen is awful. It's just fucking atrocious. Oh my god. The acting is awful, especially when it comes to Neil Breen himself. He gave out zero emotions watching in this film. Zero emotions. And he's also the worst performance in the entire film. The rest of the side characters and the antagonist, I'm sorry, who are they? They're forgettable throughout the film. And they're also nothing but horny fucks. Oh my god. The pacing is dreadful. Oh my god. This movie is 100 minutes long. It felt like 5 hours in this film. And do not even get me started on the ending. Do not even get me started on that. It's safe to say, no wonder this is also getting review bombed. And yeah, 0 out of 10 RF. Fuck this movie. And Neil Breen, you should be ashamed of yourself. Alright,
Oh,
Ethan,
dear.
take it away.
Oh boy. This movie is garbage. Like, I'm not kidding. This movie is garbage. The story is just an unengaging mess. The screenplay, directing, performance, and wait, did Neil Breen do the cinematography for this movie?
Yep.
The directing, screenplay, acting, and cinematography and editing. Oh, all right. Did Neil Breen edit this movie?
Yes, that's correct. He also did makeup, sound design, set direction, and
Yeah,
casting.
everything that Neil Breen did for this movie is atrocious. The directing, screenplay, acting, cinematography, editing, makeup, and sound design. Everything. The rest of the acting was atrocious too. It's horribly paced. This movie was 100 minutes. Felt like it was going on for 5 hours. God, this movie was torture. And okay, towards the end of the movie, we see actors on a green screen in front of the U.S. We see actors in front of the U.S. Capitol background on a green screen. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Yep.
What was your reaction when you saw that?
It is awful.
Yeah, it's very noticeable. Like, that is so lazy.
Yep.
0 out of 10 or an F. Fuck this movie. Yeah, fuck this movie. All right. We're not done with the stickers yet because we got another one to review. And that, folks, Okay, me and Canadian Ribbon are going to review this one since Chase hasn't seen it yet. Me and Canadian Ribbon are going to review Buddy.
Oh my god, buddy. Oh my god.
This is a movie that was released in 1997 by Jim Henson Pictures.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Canadian Ribbon. It's all
Same
yours.
year as Titanic.
Yep. Where do I start with this movie? Where do I even start in this one? First off, the story. Okay, this was supposed to be a based on true event story, but the way they execute it is atrocious from start to finish. The directing by Caroline Thompson.
Caroline
It's
Thompson.
Caroline Thompson, yeah, is awful. The acting is terrible, especially when it comes to Rene Russo as the main lead. And not to mention, Alan Cummings in here too.
And not to mention, Paul Rubens is in this movie for 2 minutes, max.
Yep. But hands down, the worst performance in the entire film easily goes to Rene Russo as Trudy Lenz. Oh, and not to mention, Ruby Contrain played as Bill Lenz. He is also terrible. His character is nothing but an asshole in this movie. He's a jerk. The cinematography by Steve Mason is just mid as fuck. It's so mid.
Oh, wait. Guess who was one of the executive producers of this movie? Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, God. Why?
And guess what was one of the companies involved in this movie? American Zoetrope.
Oh, hell no.
Yep. Just to let you know.
The pacing is a nightmare. This movie is only 84 minutes. It felt like almost 3 hours. The costume designs is atrocious. Same goes to the gorilla suit. And the ending is just so anticlimactic. I gave this movie 1 star. Because I like the musical score and that's it. Alright, Ethan, your turn.
All right. I have 3 positives here. The cinematography is beautiful. I love the musical score. And the gorilla suit by Jim Henson's Creature Shop is really nice. Yeah, but the animatronic suit for Buddy was actually provided by Jim Henson's Creature Shop. And that looks really nice. But that is it. I cannot, and I mean cannot, praise anything else. The story is poorly executed because this movie apparently was based on a true story. But here's the problem. It's poorly executed. The writing is so bad. The directing by Caroline Thompson is just a scrambled mess. The acting is shallow, mainly from Rene Russo as Trudy. The editing is all over the place. The pacing is so sluggish. The pacing is so bad. Like, this movie was 84 minutes. Felt like it was going on for 2.5 hours long. This movie felt like it was going on for 2.5 hours. And the ending was just meh. So yeah, really bad movie. 3 out of 10 or D+. Skip this one. All right.
Yeah, just skip that one.
All right. Why don't we get to a champion for once? And that would... All right. we're gonna get to a champion for
Sorry
once, and that
about
would be
that,
Top
my phone
Gun.
glitched, and it was overheating. Unfortunately.
Sorry, what? What was the
Our
champion?
first, we're gonna
My
get to our
phone was
champions now.
glitching.
We're gonna get to a couple champions now. One of the champions would be Top Gun.
Oh, nice.
Peak!
All right, Chase. Since you're the host of the show, you go up.
This is an absolute fantastic Tom Cruise movie. The story is well done. It's fantastically edited. The acting, especially from Tom Cruise as Maverick Mitchell, has really good soundtrack. The score, the other performances like Val Kilmer are really good, and the ending is really great. So yeah, 10 out of 10 or an A+.
All right, Mitchell, take it away.
What else I could say about this movie? It's definitely a phenomenal movie. Tom Cruise gives a phenomenal performance as Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Val Kilmer was excellent. Tony Scott's direction, of course, and of course that ending was.
All right, Canadian Ribbon, take it away, sir.
All right. Is this the original one or is this the Maverick?
This is the original.
Oh, okay. All right.
The original.
All right. I actually like this one. Same goes to the sequel. I actually like both of them. But now let's talk about the first one. I really enjoyed this one from 1986. It has a compelling story from start to finish. Wonderful screenplay in the dialogue and the acting, especially when it comes to Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. Who by now, Val Kilmer was also in The Prince of Egypt, who played as Moses.
Oh yeah, The Prince of Egypt, which that
Yep.
movie is a classic.
Yeah, they did all the actors and the actresses in the movie, they all did a wonderful job in this one. The cinematography, both done by Jeffrey L. Kimball and Rick Filcher, is breathtaking. The lighting is wonderful. The editing is... I actually don't mind the editing here. I actually don't mind it. The visual effects is beautiful. And I actually don't mind it considering that this was released in 1986. The songs are nicely well done. Same goes for the musical score.
Oh,
And
not to mention the sound design.
Yes, the sound design. Holy moly, it was so good. And the ending is just beautiful. I'm going to give this movie 8 out of 10. I actually enjoyed this one.
All right, Saul, you're up.
Okay, I watched this movie on DVD back in 2022. I like this movie. The story is really outstanding from start to finish. All the acting is really amazing, especially from Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. Yeah, Val Kilmer. The sound design, holy moly. The sound designs are really amazing. The editing is really... I think I'm already mentioned the editing or something. Anyways, the cinematography is really amazing. The pacing is absolutely good. If I would have flaws, it has to be some of the writing could have been better. I am going to give this movie a 9.5 out of 10 or an A.
All right. This is a classic here, folks. This is a classic. The story is really unique and fresh. The writing is terrific. The directing is also terrific. Everybody give out a phenomenal performance in this movie, mainly Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer, who rest and by the way, rest in peace, Val Kilmer.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He had a good
All right.
career.
The cinematography is fantastic. The sound design is terrific. The plane sequences were so much fun to watch. The editing is fantastic. The soundtrack is excellent. The pacing is flawless. And the ending was nothing short of fantastic. Definitely a 10 out of 10 here. All right, Chase, since I believe in the private chat you wanted to give us your treats. Go ahead.
All right, so my treat for the show is going to be like this. For the next months, foreseeable months, I will do once every month from now until like sometime later next year. I will do a best and worst stream of a certain year from the 21st century. Starting next month, which will be 2016, because 2016 is 10 years ago. So that's what I'd like to say.
That's nice.
Yep.
All right.
So by then, when I'm ready for a list, when I'm ready for those types of streams, be sure to have your lists ready.
All right.
All right.
I know it may seem difficult because it's not a 2026.
I already got my list on my letterbox.
But still.
I will do my list after I come home from Florida. Yep, I'm
All
going
right.
to Florida next Sunday.
All right.
10 nights.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and head off and have dinner soon.
All right. All right. Now,
All right.
I'm going.
See you, Ethan.
I'm
All right,
back.
guys. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end the stream now.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay. Bye.
sorry if your movie didn't get
I
to
think
be
that's
reviewed.
it.
Yep. See ya.